Hello and welcome back to another episode of Oceanus. The port is an end for every cargo vessel in the world, except for those that tragically can't make their way to it. If you're like me, you may have been fascinated by huge ships, cranes, trucks, and containers stacked like building blocks. But what is the process for handling these hundreds of thousands of containers? How are they unloaded? Where do they go? And what happens next? When a cargo ship arrives at a port, the port operations are started immediately. The ship is first navigated to its way into the port and dock at a designated berth. This is often a complex process, as the ship must be careful not to hit any other vessels or obstacles. The ship is then docked at the berth using a variety of methods, such as tugboats or winches. Once the ship is docked, the cargo is ready to move. The cargo is usually loaded or unloaded using overhead cranes. Container cranes are generally classified by their lifting capacity and the size of the container ships they can load and unload. A Panamax crane can fully load and unload containers from a Panamax class container ship, which is capable of passing through the Panama Canal. A post-Panamax crane can load and unload containers from a container ship that is too large or too wide to pass through the Panama Canal. The largest modern container cranes are classified as Super Post Panamax. A modern container crane capable of lifting two 20-foot or 6.1-meter-long containers at once under the telescopic spreader. They generally have a rated lifting capacity of 65 tons. Some new cranes have a 120-ton load capacity, enabling them to lift up to four 20-foot or two 40-foot containers. Cranes capable of lifting six 20-foot containers have also been designed. The type of equipment used will depend on the type of cargo and the size of the ship. The cargo must also be cleared through customs before it can be released. This involves checking the paperwork and ensuring that the cargo is not subject to any import duties or restrictions. If the cargo is not being immediately transported to its final destination, it will need to be stored in a warehouse or other facility. Once the cargo has been loaded or unloaded, the ship can depart from the port. This process is similar to the arrival process, but in reverse. The logistics of cargo ship port operations are different than the ship itself. In addition to the physical operations that take place in a port, there is also a significant logistical component to cargo ship port operations. The Port Authority must carefully plan for the arrival and departure of cargo ships. Effective communication is essential for the smooth flow of cargo through a port. This includes communication between the Port Authority, the shipping companies, the customs officials, the truckers, and other transport companies that will be moving the cargo to its final destination. Technology is playing an increasingly important role in cargo ship port operations. For example, many ports are now using electronic data interchange, EDI, to exchange information with shipping companies. This helps to streamline the paperwork process to reduce errors. The importance of cargo ship port operations. Cargo ship port operations are essential for the global economy. They allow for the efficient movement of goods around the world, which in turn helps to keep prices low and consumers happy. In fact, the World Shipping Council estimates that the global shipping industry contributes $4.6 trillion to the global economy each year. Cargo ships transport about 90% of the world's goods by volume. This staggering figure underscores their pivotal role as the backbone of global trade, ensuring products flow smoothly across continents. The largest container ships can carry over 20,000 20-foot equivalent units. That's equivalent to around 900 million bananas or over 200,000 cars. These colossal vessels exemplify the remarkable capacity of modern cargo ships. More than 50,000 merchant ships crisscross the world's oceans, linking countries and cultures. This intricate network of maritime routes forms a lifeline for economies and consumers alike. The Port of Shanghai, China, is the world's busiest container port, handling over 40 million TEUs annually. It's connected to the mainland by the Donghai Bridge, which stretches over 20 miles or 32 kilometers. The deepwater port is designed to accommodate the largest container ships in the world. The port's extensive network of maritime routes connects Shanghai to over 600 ports in more than 180 countries. It is estimated that around 3,800 ships dock at the Port of Shanghai each month. The future of cargo ship port operations. The global shipping industry is growing rapidly, and this is putting a strain on cargo ship port operations. Ports are having to expand and upgrade their facilities in order to keep up with the demand. They are also investing in new technology to improve efficiency. One of the biggest challenges facing cargo ship port operations is the increasing size of ships. Modern container ships are getting bigger and bigger, and this makes it difficult for them to navigate into and out of ports. Ports are having to build deeper channels and wider berths to accommodate these larger ships. Another challenge facing cargo ship port operations is the congestion at ports. As the volume of cargo increases, so does the congestion at ports. This can lead to delays and increased costs. Ports are working to improve efficiency and reduce congestion through a variety of measures, such as better planning and coordination, and the use of new handling strategies. Cargo ship port operations are a complex and fascinating topic. They play an essential role in the global economy, and they are only becoming more important as trade continues to grow. I hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at cargo ship port operations. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos on cargo ships and other interesting topics. See you in the next one.